We're gonna do a healthy pumpkin bread. So what we do is we get our pumpkin nice and soft. You have two options. You could either just throw it in the oven, roast it until it's soft, scoop it off, or you can steam it. We've chosen to steam it. Truthfully, we did roast it first, but it wasn't quite soft enough. And so I just gave it a couple minutes by steaming it just to make it nice and soft, to have the right consistency for our pumpkin bread. And having the extra liquid is also good because it's going to be very flavorful and not dry. You know, if there's a few chunks of pumpkin, it's not the end of the world. The point is you just want it mostly smooth. We're actually doing a half recipe because I like to have a lot of pumpkin with less ingredients just to make it very pumpkin-y. So we're gonna do 1 cup of flour. So that means our banana is gonna represent our sugar portion. So that's our sugar. And our applesauce is gonna represent our oil portion. So this recipe, because we're doing a half, it would be 3/4 a cup of sugar. But because we're doing a half, we will put 1/4 and 1/8, whatever that is. It's about that much. We add our other dry ingredients and we need 1 egg. We put all the dry together and then mix it together. We could improvise. It calls for 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/2 teaspoon of clove. What we're gonna do today is take twice of allspice, which is kind of a mixture of clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and it has also a little bit of pepper, so it's gonna add some interest to it, and that's gonna be our substitute instead of using pure clove and pure nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder for this recipe, and then we will do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And our egg, and that's our last ingredient, and we're gonna mix it all up. Dry first. It's called 1 bowl pumpkin recipe. So that's sipped together, and we'll add our egg. I'm gonna put it all together. Mash up the banana and put it all together. We're gonna mash this up nice. As long as we get a good mix, we won't get penalized too much for not doing the dry wet. Mix it up nice. Mix it up a bit with our sieve. Go back and mash it up again. We just want to get it really well mixed. It's kind of alternated, a little bit of mix, a little bit of this, to kind of get it to the consistency where I like it, and then we're ready to go. A little spray, and here we go. Oh, it smells lovely. The allspice smells amazing. The cinnamon, you can really smell the pumpkin, all those wonderful fall ingredients. We could do a little sprinkle of raw sugar on top. A little sprinkle. Not too much. That gives it a nice little brown on the top. Little treat. There we go. We're ready. Let's take this.
Nice.
Okay, so we have our 3 pumpkin breads. Nice.